Swamiji, how will we remember all the like mosquitoes or any
So
small...
pen down whatever I did not remember. Oh Gangama, I offer it to you. Please relieve me.
Okay. And also, when my father-in-law died, he was in hospital. So then there was, I remember that we used to go to the doctors every day. And there was this thing when they said, should we take him out of the ventilator? But I'm not so sure whether they took him out and then he passed away or he passed away on his own.
I do
Because
not
I
know.
was
If you are not
present.
sure, how can I answer that?
No, but I was present in this conversation where they said that, do it. And I also said, okay, if that has
Only
to
if
be.
you are also part of the conversation means you get the karma.
So then on that, what do I do?
Now you'll have to go to Ganga, give Shraddha to him,
Okay.
and ask for completion.
Okay.
Never ever be actively part of any decision to kill anybody, anything. Meat is suicide. Don't do it. Never ever plan of eating the meat. And any flesh, any muscle. Because when the animals die, they are not going to bless the whole, let the whole world be blissful and leave the body. So much of pain and suffering, anger, anxiety is going to be released in the muscles. That whole thing will be there in the muscle memory. And if you swallow, that will become part of your muscle memory. That's why even small things can put you in depression. And eating non-veg looks, I think in the modern day, it looks like a cool, stupid fellows. It's outdated. Vegetarianism is cool. Veganism is cool. Come on. Being responsible to you and to your planet Earth is cool. Now these cool guys will come to have my darshan. And actually they do not want to come, but these parents will force and bring them to come to have darshan. The way they stand itself, I know, oh, okay, today I have fun. And when they come near, these parents, these fellows also will not already convince them and bring them. And when these guys come here, those cool guys will try to say, hi Swami, hi. And these parents will say, hey, touch the feet, touch the feet. In front of me, the argument will be going on. The debate will be going on. Bend, touch the feet. And I'll be sitting like a fool. And I'll say, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Please go, because I'm waiting for the next persons in the queue. And when they say hi, okay, please move. I'll just tell only in the mind, fellow, get married. That's all. Marriage, 1 year after the marriage, when that same fellow comes back again, he knows how to do Sashtanga Namaskar. What I cannot teach in 5 years, marriage teaches in 1 year. All that cool, hi, cool, everything is over. And clean, perfectly trained, traditional, full namaskars. Namaste Swamiji. And if it is a Brahmin, Abhivadaye means with all the sloka, that's the beat I'm saying. Tatastu, next. Last year I saw you only, na? Next. I have a lot of fun. That throne is not that easy, understand? If you sit here, you will understand how responsibility it is. People think, what is there? He is having fun. He lives like a king. How many of you think like that? If you live, then you will understand.
Even though being project manager itself is a work.
அப்படியே வீடியோ கேமரா வச்சு பார்த்த மாதிரியே சொல்றாரு.
talking about you.
Mm.
And they started abusing very badly there. That put me very strong, whatever it happens, I need to see this person. I need to really see his person. And that's what it came up. And they asked her as well, do you really going to join with him, with this crazy man who is going on crazy things?
No, don't worry.
No. The people, those who abused, said to her, because she make a correct decision rather than me. Then she is always quiet and cool person, live like quiet.
Come on, enjoy. That's it.
Then she
See,
came.
These fellows were very easily getting me, and because they are getting me very easily, they took me for granted. In those days, if you want to see an enlightened master, you have to go and climb the Himalayas and then in search, and then you will find. I have decided, come on, let me build Himalayas around me. This is the ideological Himalayas. Only the brilliant few who can break that can come near me.
Swamiji, Sarvanga Peter side, please. Swamiji, does Nagaloka exist?
Yes, it exists.
Can you tell something about it?
What are you going to do? It is literally the world of the anaconda snakes. Anaconda snakes, I can say, just below the Pacific, in the core of the earth, just above the core, it exists.
Okay.
Nagaloka. The core of the earth is Batala, and just above the Batala, Nagaloka.
Like, do we have connection with them in the sense sometimes I
We
feel
do have
like
connection because few of them visit Boloka.
Because I've had visions, I've had certain...
Maybe you had some connection. Go to some Nagadevata temple and do completion. That will help you.
Okay.
Swamiji.
Yes, which side?
Stage. Swamiji, you told, I heard. I heard.
ஆனா என்னதான் வீடியோல கேட்டாலும் பக்கத்துல உட்கார்ந்து ரசிக்கிற மாதிரி வராது இல்லையா? இது சும்மா.
I heard you saying that for we devotees at the end of our life, the choice will be given for liberation or for another birth. So how can we train ourselves to ask what we want at that time?
Now itself you decide, that will naturally come up there.
Oh.
It's not that your whole life you will ask for Coca-Cola and in the end of the day suddenly you will ask for Shankara.
Okay.
The whole life what you ask will only come automatically there.
Okay.
The whole life you are asking for Coca-Cola, there also you will remember only Coca-Cola.
Okay.
That's all, simple.
Swamiji, Sarvanya Pitam Sai.
Yes, go ahead.
I just wanted to share, I feel so happy today because I see so much light in everybody's eyes after this process and everybody's smiling.
Because so much of cleansing has happened.
Yes, just today I feel that.
That is okay, it will become alright by today, don't worry. Little Aridaki powder, it will become alright.
Swamiji, how it is, I have many snails in my garden and they're eating the flower and...
You can't kill, drive, but you can't kill.
They're eating the flowers.
What do you want me to do? You want me to take care of what? You
when I
plan,
take it away.
whether your flyers are priority or your karma is priority, you decide and do what you want. That's all.
Swamiji, deity side, what do we do about the fact that we've eaten meat before? I mean, I've eaten meat.
Now complete with Ganga and ask her to clean it and don't touch anymore. That's all.
Well, I haven't for years, but I did prior to that. Okay.
That's enough.
It's also difficult for me to watch my family eat meat. But there's nothing.
You have to tell them. You have to tell them that you are destroying yourself and the planet Earth.
Okay, thank you.
Swamiji.
Which side?
Deity side. Couple things. About the mosquitoes, you say that if something's dangerous, let's say there's a poisonous spider, for example, in my house. What do I do with that?
You try to drive them. If it is not possible, then you can kill. Always to save your life, killing doesn't bring karma to you.
And what about the spiders that they don't kill you, but when they bite, you get a lot of sickness from it?
Then I think, then you should not kill them, you should drive them only. Only for the defense of death, murder is permitted.
Because the mosquitoes also carry disease, and it does kill. And so
That is very rare. In that way, even sneezing kills you.
Pardon?
By sneezing, people can die. Hutch, people can die. You understand? That is rare.
In our area, the disease is there. People have died.
Then try to have that methods to drive them out.
But I have, for driving out the Mara Devi's kitchen side, in Germany it gets very cold in winter. So all the spiders want to come in because the house is warm. So I have to decide. I don't want to have them in the house, and I cannot bring them out because out they die. So I have to have
Don't have them inside the house. That is, you have a right for that.
Yeah, but if I put them out?
That is up to them. They have to develop to live with nature.
Oh, okay.
That's not your responsibility.
Okay.
You can always protect your space. Dharmically, you are allowed to do it.
Okay.
So, Swamiji, I'm not finished. A couple more questions. For those people who need to eat meat for health reasons.
No, even for health reasons, it's not allowed. You can be enough healthy with a vegetarian food.
No, that's not it. I'm actually saying life-threatening. In other words, if you don't take meat, that you could die or you could come really
Even then, better to die than to take meat.
Swamiji, this may be very silly young question, but what's the difference between karma and dharma?
Dharma is flow of life. Karma is when you are stuck without flowing in the life.
Can you repeat that, please?
Dharma is flow of life, like Ganga. Karma, if you are stuck in a stone or a rock without flowing into the life, it's karma.
Swamiji,
Sometimes I give some special boons to some of the disciples. So do not make that as a rule. Or do not even expect I'll make that as a rule. It's very rare. In that case, if you see, for one of my disciples, I said, go and give goat sacrifice to Kalabhairava in Madurai. He was shocked because he never expected that word from me. I said, go and sacrifice a goat to Kalabhairava in this temple and come back. Only I know the reason. This fellow was supposed to die and I gave that life to Kalabhairava and liberated this fellow. So, sometimes what I do is beyond your logical, it belongs to the field of magical, so just leave it. Leave it to my discretion.
Swamiji, stage side, you talked about...
I myself actually stopped animal sacrifice in my family deity's temple. My family deity is Mariamman, Devi in the form of the Maheshwari. In that temple there was a tradition of animal sacrifice. I stopped it. I intervened and said, no, stop it. Of course, I spoke to her and got her permission and then implemented. So, it's not that sometimes the discretion power is used.